So I wanted to share 3 thoughts on why it's important that you do not do things that you are ashamed of. I believe that it's very important. It is very important that you are making moves and decisions that aligns with who you are authentically. If you are engaging in things and doing things that you're ashamed of, you probably shouldn't be doing it, right? So, number one, you should live unapologetically yourself. Not being overly self-conscious. It's okay to take advice from other people, but you have to value your own voice and make certain that it's louder than all of the outside noise. So a lot of times people, they base their moves and make decisions, and the decisions that they make and how they move is based off of others feel around them, whether that be family, friends, the people that they work with, or whatever. Making decisions in your life, it's okay to take advice from other people, and we should seek advice from other people, or seek counsel or whatever. When they say it takes a village, it is good to consult with other people, especially people that have wisdom or certain different life experiences and things like that. But I believe that ultimately you should have a good judgment of yourself, and being able to be confident in your own judgment, making good decisions, your best judgments, and making wise choices and decisions. Number 2, there's the person you present to the outside world, then there's the individual that you are in private. You shouldn't be doing things that you are ashamed of. It leads to stagnancy, confusion, and possibly low self-esteem and depression. So, it's like if you are to the world and who you present to the world, and then there's the person that you are in private. But if you are the person that you are in private, you're not proud of, or you're doing things that you feel like, if the world knew about it or whatever, that it would ruin you or would end you, or it's not somebody that you can live with, that is a problem. That's a huge problem. If you can't live with who you are, or you question certain things about who you are in your private life, like that's something that you need to that's something that you need to check. It's something that you need to evaluate. That's something that you need to do inner work and shadow work and introspection about, because it's okay for there to be different versions of yourself, as we are multi-dimensional individuals. I know I am, and I wear that proudly. I know that there is a lot of different aspects of me, but it's all that makes me who I am as a woman. But it's important that you are confident in who you are, and the things that you are doing in private aligns with your highest self, or your purpose, your mission, and your goals. Because if not, it can lead to low self-esteem and depression, because you're not fulfilling your purpose. You're not expressing who you are authentically. It's like wearing a mask or wearing a costume and just feeling, not feeling as though you are real or authentic. And then, as I said, that leads to low self-esteem and low self-worth. If you are, number 3, if you are going to live in your authenticity, you have to have a certain level of confidence and self-assurance. I'm not saying that you have to share everything with the world, but whatever it is that you do, or whoever you are in private, should make you proud. You should be proud of who you are. You should be proud of the things that you do. Even if you know, certain people in your life don't agree with it. I mean, obviously there are some morals and standards and principles that should be expressed in your life, and it should be a part of who you are as a person, right? We should have certain standards, morals, and principles, values. Absolutely. But, you know, being a fictitious version of yourself or someone who is not living out who they are, their true selves, and really just not being happy with that, is a recipe for high levels of depression and anxiety. So my message is, you know, whatever it is, whoever you are, whatever it is that you're doing, right? If you're doing it in private, or however you're going about your days in life, or whoever you are and whatever it is that you're doing, just make sure that whatever it is that you're doing it and you're doing it well, right? Be good at it, be proud of it, stand proud in that, and wear that and wear it well. You know, first you got to be honest with yourself before you can be honest with others, right? That's what people, they try to water down, or they tend to forget. Like, you can present yourself to the world as a certain type of individual, but when you are alone in private, and when you lay your head on that pillow at night, or when you go to bed at night, there's one person that you can't finesse, or you can't trick, or you can't lie to, and that's yourself. That's yourself and the divine, the Most High, right? So why not just be who you are authentically and be your authentic self?